Chicks on your APs, looking like weeds. Haven't seen
Shout out, I'm bleeding. Welcome back to 1 a.m. podcast, man. I'm Rashad Milligan, joined here by my co-host, RB Mo. Jelani is out tonight because he has to wake up at 4 in the morning. Mo, how are you feeling today, sir?
Feeling good, man. Went for a good little walk today. I was off, so just feeling refreshed. The sun been shining a little extra hard the past few days, so been feeling good. How you doing, bro?
Nah, for sure. I had 2 days off this week, but they were back to back. I have 2 days off every week, but for back-to-back weeks, they were back-to-back because we have a game tomorrow night. So I usually take Wednesdays and Fridays off, but since we have a game on Friday this week, I took off Tuesday and Wednesday. So it felt good, but like it felt so good at the end of day 2. I was like, bro, I want a week off now.
Right.
And it's like I like my job, but like the breaks and rest just feel good. Like I think they feel even better the older you get too. Like it just feel better and better, bro. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Nah, that's a fact, bro. Yeah, as you get older, man, though, 'cause I think when you're younger, you have more energy to like just kind of do stuff in the time like when you get off of work. But now when you get off of work, it's just kind of like it don't be the same, So now when you have actual times to just be off for an entire day, it's like you get a chance to truly relax, So I feel you on that, bro.
That's actually a thing that I looked at a while back, probably like a month ago or a couple of weeks ago. They said a rising amount of millennials are using PTO just to catch up on rest or just to rest. Like not even doing nothing. Like fewer millennials are going like on vacations and stuff like that. They're literally taking the PTO just to like sleep in.
No, facts. I actually saw that same report. Well, I saw somebody report about it. I don't know. But what's up? The Lace Up. I don't know who that is, but
Shout out. I think this is the I think this the homie. Hold on. Let me look at the channel. I think this the homie. Hold on. This New Orleans. It is the 50 pub for the 504 right now in the chat. This the 5. This my home girl. 504. What's that, baby? Yeah. Lace up. All right. Continue.
Nah, that's a fact though. Yeah, just taking time just to just relax and decompress. Have you ever taken a mental health day?
Have I ever taken a mental health? I don't think so, bro. I'm not gonna lie to you. I don't think I've ever taken a mental health day in my life.
Right, me neither. And they say it's more acceptable these days, but I don't feel comfortable. I'm gonna be honest. Like I don't feel comfortable going to my job and be like, I just need to take the day off. I need or for the post. Oh yeah, you be needing them days.
Yeah, post office is tough because you think you driving like all day, all types of weather conditions. You driving in the hot, you driving in the cold, you driving in the rain. Like
right. Facts.
I feel like we're more physical, like cause you low key physical too. You halfway physical, halfway like mental. So it's the same thing, bro. You said she in an air fryer.
Man, they don't put no ACs in no cars. I guess
bro. You be seeing they be having them little fans on the little dashboards.
Nah, facts.
They be having them fans on the dashboards, bro. But nah. I never took it was funny because I was kind of like we were kind of mocking like mental health days yesterday in like a group that I was in a group chat of like okay, all right. This is what it was. Dude was talking, right? He was talking about no, not a dude, a woman was talking about her man. And she was like, y'all, this boy that I like or whatever that I've been talking to, we going on vacation this weekend, right? And then she said, he told me, hey, on this trip, I'm gonna ask you to be my girlfriend in advance. And he's he said he was asking in advance so it wouldn't throw her off on the trip. And then she was like, y'all, I really like him. And the comments was like, yes, girl, that's a green flag, this and that, da 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 da. And I was like, bro, how soft have we gotten, bro? Like, like how soft have we gotten to like you ain't got no type of surprise element for your girl or nothing like that? Like it's like, no, like I'm gonna make sure I'm gonna let, hey babe, is it okay if I ask you to be my girlfriend on this trip? Like, da 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 da, like, oh, I know you take too many mental health. Like, and that's when I brought up the mental health things in the thing. You know what I'm saying? So, you know what I'm saying? Thank you, Lace Up. She feel me. She feel me.
Nah, that's a fact. Yeah, asking before the trip is crazy. Like,
It's like, bro, like I know it's like, oh, your nervous system, it can't take, a surprise anymore. I don't want to startle you too much. But it's like at the same time, like, where's the excitement? Where's the spontaneity? Or how you say spontaneity?
yeah. Nah, facts though, bro. That should be something. And I mean, just asking somebody to be your girlfriend. I mean, if you just
For it,
do
I'm
it.
for it. I ain't gonna lie, I'm for it.
Yeah, do it. I'm just saying, just do it. Like
Yeah,
this
thanks,
ain't.
thanks.
And I guess like you thinking like I don't want to ruin the trip because we finna be on vacation together, and then I want to ask the question, and then you say no. Now it's just awkward for the next 3 days.
Why are you going on vacation with someone you talking to?
I mean, hey, them vacations be lit, bro.
but a vacation with someone you just talking to is crazy.
Man, but when you go on vacation with somebody, bro, you feel like y'all in love for those like the 3-4 days y'all together, and then you just go back to reality. So I could see it. I would do that with a girl that I'm talking to.
I ain't gonna lie, like I ain't gonna lie, man. I ain't gonna lie. We go together if you call and talk to me every day. See,
What
that's
if
the
it's only
thing,
been
right?
about a week?
That's why I'm for official girlfriend proposal, everything like that. Because sometimes you don't be knowing, you know what I'm saying? Like it be so in the gray area, you gotta say like outright, hey, you my girl, woo, woo. I get it. But like a vacation is crazy. A vacation and y'all ain't got, you know what I'm saying? And then it's like, oh, hey, I know we're about to sleep in the same cabin or the same bed this whole weekend, but do you mind if I ask you to be my girlfriend? Like, y'all don't think that's backwards? Like, all the girls in the comments that was gassing bro up, like, y'all don't think that's backwards?
I mean, I ain't gonna hold you. If I had the money, bro, yeah, look, shoot, like you meet somebody, we've been talking for about a week or two, like shoot, you trying to hit the Bahamas? Like, I don't see nothing wrong with that. Quick little vibe, you feel me?
Yeah, we about to hit Colorado for real, the mountains for real, mile high,
Right.
you know what I mean?
Yeah,
I don't know. That's a good point. If you had the money, you probably would just do it just to do it.
yeah, I think right now, just in our particular situation, because you got to really like plan and get them like for a trip for you and somebody else. You got to make sure you got the funds and everything right. But
Like lace up for the listeners, people on Spotify, Apple Music, everything like that. She said, "Nah, that's my man privileges." She said, "So she not going." So you say you want to hit the Bahamas? You trying to hit Turks? You trying to go to Turks real quick? She gonna be like, "Nah," unless like you my man outright.
I mean, hey, that's for you to decide. If you see me in Aruba with somebody else next week, it is what it is. Nah, but but for real though, I think it wouldn't be that bad though. Yeah, I think it's if y'all been talking for, I mean, actually, here's a good question: how long do you feel that if y'all been talking to make that step? Because
like official girlfriend.
yeah,
Okay, you putting me on the spot. I'll say official girlfriend. Okay. Okay, so obviously, first off, it depends on how much you like the person.
I need a ring.
You need a. She said she need a ring to go to Bahamas. I feel it. That's a lot. But hey, that the standard's the standard. We not official till we married. Oh no, so you be cheating? Okay, all right.
Yo,
Okay, so I say this. I'm gonna say this. Okay, So I need to like know, like, cause you know off top, right? Like if you like someone kinda, you like, okay, I'll give it a chance. I'll give it a try. If you like someone a lot to where you like, I'm ready to hang up the jersey, call up the roster. Hey, thank you for playing along. It was nice knowing you. Whoop, whoop, whoop. If you like them that much, okay, all right. I say about a month. I say about a month because you don't want to freak the girl out and ask her after a date or ask her after 2 weeks and you really, really like her. Because then if you do that, then she like, kind of bugging. But a month, I feel like a month is appropriate to ask if you really, really like the girl. Y'all been on like consistent dates for a month.
No, facts. I agree with that. I think a month is a good time. How takes is too much. Nah, I feel that. For the listeners, she said, "Nah, fam, nah, I need to talk. Texting is too much." Man, I ain't gonna. I prefer to text, but I will hop on the phone if a girl likes to talk and I really like rock with you, then I'll definitely hop on the phone. But yeah, I don't know. I think I don't really know the time table for that. I know my last two relationships, it just kind of got to the point where the girl was just like, all right, what we doing? And then it was like, all right, okay, yeah. I remember.
I feel like that's a setup for a failure of a relationship, though. It's like if you had to force me to like step up as a man, I mean, I ain't really rock. I wasn't really like, you know what I mean? Lace up. What, first of all, what do you do? Are you camera ready, Lace up? Can you get camera ready in the next, say, 10 minutes? Let me know in the chat. She said, I'm talking about to get my point across. I'm a little crazy. Are you camera ready, Lace up? Let me know if you camera ready. She said she not camera ready. She at the crib. She had a long day at work. Cause I want to just you want to come on with your camera off? It's a podcast anyway. She said, okay, never mind. Abort mission. Abort mission. All right. Cool. But I feel like if you gotta, you know what I'm saying, like push me as a man to like take that next step of commitment, then like I probably wasn't feeling you that much. Like I was on the fence. And if I was on the fence, then like I think that's part of the reason why, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm in this position now. Cause like a lot of times I'll just be on the fence, bro. I be indifferent. I'm not gonna hold you.
No, I feel you on that. I mean, I think in the situations, I know the first one we were like the last girl that was I was dating, when it was about like a month or so, and then she was just like, all right, what we doing? I was like, all right, bet, and honestly, I will say you right about that. Cause in that situation, I did kind of feel pressured. There was another girl that I really wanted to talk to, but then I'm in Atlanta. He's in New Orleans. But it was another girl I kind of wanted to talk to, but then this girl, me and her been rocking kind of heavy for like about a month or so. And then she was just kind of like, yo, like, what we doing? And then I was just kind of like, all right, I guess I'll take that step and then we are dating. But I do feel like I was a little pressured.
No. Someone asking you, do you want to be my boyfriend or not? And you like, man, I guess like
it wasn't like that. I mean,
it's like that's how we gonna start this relationship. I guess, man. Like, oh, okay.
So, I mean, but as I said, with mine, it wasn't like that. It was just more of like, I was kind of like, man, like, I don't know, because there is this other girl that I do kind of rock with. Me and that girl are talking with. It was a girl that I was working with. So I was kind of like, I really rock with her, but I haven't actually made the official move to really start talking to her. We ain't gone on dates or nothing yet. We just always work together, and everybody at work said that we had like a vibe. So but then me and this girl, we've been actually going on dates and kicking it. And then she kind of just made the initiative, and I was like, all right, you know what? Like, I guess, but yeah, clearly that didn't work out. And then the girl before that, she was like, it was around Christmas time. We've been talking for a couple months, and she'll just like, all right, so what we doing? Cause I'm not finna buy a Christmas gift for somebody that I'm not dating. And I was like, oh damn, all right. It's like my bad. All right, yeah, I guess we rock it. Let's do it. But I mean,
well, go ahead.
I was gonna say, and then that was a relationship where we were together for 5 years, but crazy start, but hey, it'd be like that.
I think it would be terrible to like meet someone right before their birthday.
Right before their birthday?
Yeah.
How early before their birthday?
Like if you met someone like say 2-3 weeks before their birthday, like that's bad luck.
I mean, yeah. I mean, you get them a little car, you ain't gotta go all out.
You're right. But off top, I gotta give you money, like guaranteed. Like it's not even like a.
Oh no, that is not guaranteed.
Well, I was about to say, why you make that face? If you do a card and you put $20 in it,
I mean, I could put a gift card in there,
which is money.
Actually, no, I would probably take her on a date. I would take her out for her birthday. If we've been talking for 2-3 months, I mean 2-3 weeks. Yeah, 2-3 weeks before your birthday. Then,
but what if she has like, how some girls have like a whole weekend, right? They have like the friend's birthday. I mean, they have the friend's dinner, then the family dinner. Then like, what are you gonna do? Are you gonna do like a one-on-one dinner with them on a different day? She said, "How old are y'all? Hey, you federal? It's up, man. Lace up. You asking all these federal questions. I already didn't want Mo giving my low on here." She said, "Asking for myself." Lace up. First of all, I'm gonna turn the tables on you. First of all, right? You was on your channel talking about I'm about to start dating. I'm gonna be open to dating. I'm gonna do dating vlogs, everything like that. What's going on in your dating life? Since you want to put us on a hot seat, what's going on in your dating life? All right, because I need you pressing us right now. You know what I mean?
But let's see, because I don't know how to behave myself. Hey, I feel you. I feel you. But I think like where would I fit into that? I think I would pop out for the friends event, like maybe like the after party. Cause it's like there's the dinner, and then there's always the like we're going to the club or something afterwards. I'll pop out to the club. You feel me? And then from there, I'll probably do like a little thing with you within that. Like maybe like the next day, could then I'll take you out. We go have some brunch or something, or maybe next day we go to dinner. But I probably wouldn't pop out 2-3 weeks of talking. I don't feel like it'll be my place to pop out to the friends dinner.
Yeah, facts. Because it's like because you know how they be like at the end of the table explaining who everybody is. Oh, right. This is my coworker. This is my homegirl. I knew her since middle school. This is my homegirl from my old job. And then she get to you. What she gonna say? Oh, this the homie?
Right.
Right. So I don't know, man. I don't know.
Yeah. That's why I say the little pop out afterwards, the club afterwards. I'll buy the hookah. You feel me? But outside of that, nah. 2-3 weeks we gotta chill.
But I feel like if you pop out at the club, right? If you pop out at the club, you obviously she's gonna want to be around you, right? And then you're gonna like kind of be around her because she's the only person you know there. Right. I feel like people around her are gonna be like, "Who is this?"
I mean, but that's okay because by that point everybody's lit. Like, we at the club, you feel me? It is what it is. Like, yeah, that's his little, that's his little, yeah, you feel me? That's her little, yeah. But at the dinner, that's where it gets awkward because now it's like, oh, so y'all been working together, huh? Like when we at the club, I ain't really got to meet nobody. Like I'm gonna dap a few people up. I'm gonna give a little side hug to the homegirls. Then I'm gonna, vibe with my shorty,
Like the only time you guys interact is literally doing like, hold on, wait a minute. Y'all thought I was like, that's right. The only, like you just point at each other and rap at each other all night. That's it.
Yeah. And then, you get the girl, he was kind of cool. Like,
Yeah. Yeah. Shouts out for sure. Okay, so I guess it's not that bad meeting someone right before their birthday. Happy birthday to everybody whose birthday is about to be, you know what I'm saying, for sure. I don't know if I want to pivot into this just yet, but like I had to say it at some point. I've watched basketball my whole life. Wemby is the best player I've ever seen, bro.
no, that's a fact.
Like,
Yeah,
and it sounds weird saying, like, if it sounded weird saying the first time, and now it feels weird still. He's the best player I've ever seen in my life, bro.
no facts. I ain't gonna hold you. Yeah, he's like my favorite player in the league right now. Like, I definitely want to see him when he comes to my city.
He's at my city. I'm 30. I'm 30. She said, love y'all. Bye. Bye. Bye.
Hey, be camera ready next time.
But, what you doing around the city? Wait, hold on. What's the next move around the city that I need to know about? That's the real question. She probably already gone. She heard basketball. She said that's my cue.
Right.
But yeah, I don't know, man. He just different, bro. Oh, you muted, I think.
Can you hear me now?
I hear you now.
I was gonna say, yeah, it'd be good if we could bring her on. I've been definitely wanting to, like, with some of the topics we be having, I'll be like, man, I would love like a woman's perspective on some of the stuff we be saying, you know?
Oh yeah. No, for sure. Lace up, she cool people too. I met her at the D1 concert, and afterwards, she was like holding up her tripod the whole show, and she was like, my arms they hurt from holding up a tripod. And I was like, dang, your arm's good. She was like, yeah, I feel like I got stronger. And she was like, I could just do push-ups right now. And then she just starts doing push-ups outside of the venue. Right. And then some other girls were looking at her doing push-ups. And then they start doing push-ups. And then D1 walks out and he's like, what's going on? I was like, I rock with y'all. Y'all cool people. So yeah. Lisa would definitely be a good guest.
Yeah, we gotta try and link up with her when we come to the city, man.
Oh, for sure. She was trolling Falcons fans last year.
Oh yeah, so we're
gonna I was like, I don't know about that one. It depends on the results of the game,
right? But as far as Wemby, bro, yeah, Wemby is crazy, bro. You know, with fantasy sports, I like fantasy sports because it gives you a different, I don't know, you look at different players, you look at players differently, you know, it makes you more like tuned into the games and stuff like that. And, you know, I know sometimes people be like, oh, it's just, especially like the players who actually play, like y'all be too invested, you know. But I mean, I enjoy it, and it gives you a different type of investment in players. And I had Wemby on my fantasy basketball team his rookie year, which made me just kind of like, I wasn't watching the games, but I'm looking at his stats consistently, you know. And then I started looking, I'm like, bro, this dude is going crazy. Like, he really could have won defensive player of the year his rookie year. Like, Buddy averaged like 3.5 blocks or something crazy like that. And I'm looking, I'm like, bro, this is wild. And then seeing him constantly just get better and better, I'm like, dog, this is, I don't know how you stop this, you know?
I saw him as a rookie. They came to Atlanta his rookie year on MLK Day. And I was living, you know, this one I was living in Midtown and stuff like that. And I went to that game, bro. And it was like, I ain't never seen something like that in my life, bro. Like, he legit blocked like 3 or 5 shots in a row, it felt like. And then he would just run on the other end, and then they would just lob it up to him by the rim. Or he'd get the ball, and he'd just back you down, and then he'd just dunk, but he wouldn't jump. And he did that like 3, 4, 5 times in a row. And I'm like, how can you stop that? Like, you can't stop that. Right. And then it was just like, why don't he just do this every possession? And it was like, sometimes he was just doing that every possession. It was like, because you can't stop it. It was a guaranteed 2 points. I was like, bro, like, and then he missed like a layup, and then he was like mad at himself. I'm like, oh man, he got like that sicko thing too in his mind. Like, he crazy, bro. Like, and then in a post game, he was just like, he said, I want to be Coach Hart. Like, if I'm not playing well, send me down to the G League. I was like, oh, okay. Like, he's crazy for real. Like, and then I was so in shock, bro. I went back home to my apartment. And then I just did like a video. I did a YouTube video, bro. I just went on Zoom. I was like, I literally do not know like what else to do right now. Like, I've never seen a basketball player like this in my life. And it's just shocking to me because, you know, as you know too, like, you just seen so much basketball your whole life. Like, you think about M1, Harlem Globetrotters, like the kids you see in high school. Like, we saw Jaylen Brown in high school. We saw I saw Maya Moore in high school when I was in 6th grade. Like, I've seen all these great players in high school and at college and at mid-major levels and stuff like that, and like slept on players and players who like should be in the NBA, but like their grades were bad or they couldn't stop smoking weed. Like, you see all these players throughout all the years, and it's like you think you've seen it all. And then you see someone like this who is like has the height of people that we've seen before, like Manute Bobo, you know, Yao Ming, but it's like his skill level is like someone that's like 6'5" or 6'4". Just and then but he shoot like Durant, but he's like a foot taller than Durant. Like, it's just
Right.
it's just crazy, bro.
No, facts. Yeah, I don't know as he continues to bulk up, and I think he's definitely going to run the league. You know, and I think also USA basketball is going to be tough to continue dominance with him being with France, because France already has a solid team, but then him continuing to like, because he's going to put on more weight, you know, as he gets older, him just getting more skilled, and then like he plays against all these players in the league already, you know, so he's going to understand their like how they play and everything. So the next Olympics, bro, I think it's gonna be tough, you know.
We don't have no bigs, bro. Like, it was like Bam Adebayo, like, he already considered undersized in the league.
Right.
They had Cooper Flag play point last night. Like, we are cooked.
Right.
We are cooked. Like, we don't have no kid that, you know, is, you know, eating wheat and everything like that, and he just like 6'11" as a freshman. We don't have no kids like that. And if we do, they not good. Go ahead.
How tall is Cameron Boozer?
Oh yeah, the Boozer twins. That joker might be like 6'10", 6'11", 6'9", maybe at the lowest. Hold on, I'm gonna look it up right now. I'm gonna look it up.
Because he can hoop.
Yeah, the Boozer twins can hoop. The Boozer twins can hoop for sure. Hold on, I'm pulling this up right now. Cameron Boozer. That boy had what, 33 and 14 in the first college game.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, oh my gosh. 18, born in 2007. Goodness gracious. Yeah, he's 6'9".
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we cooked.
Yeah. Yeah, because that's what I was thinking. I was like, I don't think he.
Oh, no. Hey, Theo Ratliff's sons, bro.
Okay, how tall are they?
They just committed to USC. They like 6'11".
Oh, dang.
Yeah. Look. Theo Ratliff sons. Yep, see, they're right here.
Okay.
Yeah. Theo Ratliff sons, bro, they gotta save us. And you see, he kept it pure too.
Yeah, we're gonna need them, Kai and Anthony.
Cayenne, yeah.
We're gonna have Bronny gonna develop into a star by then, bro. He got what, 3 more years?
For sure. Imagine Bronny with Bryce Height, bro.
Facts. How do you think Bryce is gonna do? Do you think Bryce has? I haven't really seen him play too much.
Well, he's not good. He's not very good.
Yeah, it's interesting because LeBron was like, oh, with Bryce, they were like, oh, are you waiting for him? And he was just like, man, I don't know how long he gonna be at Arizona, so I'm not waiting for him.
Yeah,
and because I think he's like, I want him to genuinely develop.
yeah. Bronny was a bit different because Bronny was an All-American.
Right. Yeah, and I think Bronny, it makes you. Looking back on it, he was hooping. He wasn't going crazy, but he was hooping in high school. So,
but it was the competition level though. That's the thing. Like he was playing the best in the country and he was hooping like that. That's why it was so impressive.
True. Yeah, no, that's a fact. So, yeah, with Bryce, I thought when he was coming up, I initially thought he was going to be better because I saw the height. Then you see like the highlights. It looked like I'm like, oh yeah, he about to go off. But yeah, it's all about if he has the same drive, to want to get there, because you don't know where these kids' motivation really be. Sometimes it just, this is what I've been doing for so long, but it's like, this ain't really, like, I don't know. I've never heard Bryce talk about anything, like, I think, it'd be interesting to get his perspective on it if that's what he's really, if he wants to make it to the league, maybe he's, at school right now studying journalism, thinking he's gonna be an analyst one day,
Yeah, I was about to say you got to go back and watch him on Kai, bro.
Okay.
Did you already? But you watched clips of it, but you ain't see the full thing, huh?
I saw a couple clips, but that was before I was really into streaming. So
yeah,
I didn't really see too much. I didn't really go digging for too much for real.
Yeah, I'm trying to see if I could pull up some stuff right now, because I don't want to go straight to the YouTube. Oh, this was when Drewski was just going off. This when he was talking about how he looked. Oh, let me.
How many times champion?
4.
When was he born?
1984.
1984.
3:30 a.m.
A.M.
December 30th. He's from Akron,
Have some
Ohio.
respect.
This is his second child.
No, no.
James. I'm the first. No, you're the third. Bronny's the second. Zori's the fourth.
Oh my God.
Gloria James' mother.
Oh my God. You need to pipe down.
No, you need to pipe up.
What is that? What?
Right.
But they was hooping, right? And it was raining, bro, so it was slippery. And Kevin was just like, "Hey, Bryce." Hey, he said we got royalty here. He said, "Bryce, calm down." Like he said we gonna shut it down. Uncle Kev gonna shut it down for you.
Right.
Oh, this man reacting on the screen. But he talked to him and everything and stuff like that. Hold on, I'm trying to see.
You good? You can see me?
Yeah.
All right, I got some people.
Oh, bro. Hey, what's up, bro?
What up, my nigga? Hey.
Brown Vice Lord. Brown did this. Brown Vice Lord, nigga. Hey, what's up? What are you doing, nigga? What the
Crazy. That's my first time. That was the first time. First I'm talking about father. Your kids love you. Yo, Kevin, you like watching TikTok. This is your kid. My first time getting LeBron James like the fucking hang. He had 16 points left to 10 fucking rebounds.
I had to do what I had to do. Hey, Drewski, I had to do.
Outside of this, he was like, bro, he was like, what you do? He said, I'll be cooking. And he was like, what'd you be cooking? He was like, I be baking like cakes and stuff. And he said, bro, you don't be cooking for real. He was like, yes, I do, bro. But he won't say nothing. In the middle of him talking, Drewski cut him off and he was like, can you call your dad, man? and that's how this happened, bro.
Relax,
Show
bro.
the chat.
Look, listen, you just had, listen, I know exactly, I was just watching you. You just had a triple-double, you had a good game. That's what you want to add first. Basketball's most important, so a good game. You feel what I'm saying?
Let Kev introduce you.
All right, Kev, introduce me.
1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3.
I'll give it. I'll set
I've
it
been
up.
brought already.
Stop it. I'll set it up right.
Yo, Brown was good, my nigga.
Let me. Can you shut up? Let me do it.
Like, yo, Brown was good.
Hey, LJ. Hey, guy.
LBJ.
Can you stop? Can you stop? That kid's clearly a murderer. He's a psychopath. All right. Now, what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna make sure he doesn't have any of your private information, and I got you on this one. But I gotta watch this guy. Clearly, this guy is different. He's a little different. All right. This is one of those guys that'll sniff your seat when you get up. Right? Yeah, so let me. I talk to him. I'm about to switch it up, man. All right. You get what I'm saying? Fucking stage.
But yeah, that was pretty much the whole thing. I was trying to get some more stuff of him talking because he was talking on there, but yeah, I guess all the clips was just him not talking to him, just being there.
Right.
Bro, this man was doing the Thanksgiving. I forgot he was with them for Thanksgiving dinner. Because what's his name? I think Kyrie was up here too, bro.
Nah, I ain't never seen none of these.
Bro, yes, bro. But this was a funny one, bro. Bro, look, he had Roll Tide Willie, bro. And Drewski got in trouble because he called this little kid fat, bro, and he made him cry. And then
I heard about that.
Yes, bro, he made him cry. But yeah, man, to say that, we not dependent on Bryce in America, bro. But Marcus Spears' son, number 1 in the country.
Yeah, I saw that.
So we got Marcus Spears' son, we got Cooper Flag, we got the Boozer twins, and we got Theo Ratliff's sons.
Right.
They must be twins too.
Yeah.
So, yeah, go ahead.
No, I was gonna say looking like it.
Yeah, so we got 2 sets of twins. So we got 4 players right there. Then we got Cooper Flag, that's 5. Then we have Marcus Spears' son, that's 6. We got 6 players already.
No, facts. Yo, let me ask you a question.
Yeah.
Does Mikey Williams make it to the NBA?
No.
Yeah.
And I only say that because it's like he would have shown something in college now if he would have made it to the league. Because nowadays, but it's not even just nowadays. I think anytime past 2007, bro, especially at a certain height, if you're not putting up certain numbers, bro, by like your junior year, it's over with, bro.
Right.
And like this is Mikey like 3rd year in college, bro. This is his 2nd season, but he's been in college for 3-4 years. Like this Bronny's 2nd season in the NBA, like those are his classmates. And I think, to go back to Bronny, bro, he's actually on point with like his peers. Like you look at Amari Bailey, his classmate, you know what I'm saying? Amari Bailey was the best player on the team. Amari Bailey is 2-way, bouncing back and forth between the NBA bench and the G League. Right. Zaire Williams, the star player before that, he has the height too and the talent, and he was undeniable at Sierra Canyon. That joker is a 2-way, end of the bench NBA player. BJ Boston, same thing. He in between the G League and the end of the bench in the NBA. So it's like Bronny is literally on pace to where he's supposed to be. His name just Bronny James.
Right. No, facts. Yeah, it's crazy how none of them really panned out, to be – I thought BJ Boston was going to go crazy. I don't know if, him being behind – who was it that passed? I can't remember who it was. That player –
Terrence.
Yeah. Yeah, so I don't know if that like mentally has some effect on him, going into his season. I mean, where did BJ Boston go to college again?
He went to Kentucky, right?
Yeah. I mean, he didn't do too much over there anyway. So, so I don't know. I thought BJ Boston was going to be fine. Zaire Williams had a good start playing for Memphis.
Yeah.
Who does he play for now? I know he got traded from them.
I think he was on Brooklyn for a little minute, wasn't he?
I think so.
BJ was down here. BJ was in New Orleans last season, and when Ingram got hurt and stuff like that, he started getting minutes. And he was like a 10-day, and then they just signed him because everybody else was hurt on the Pelicans. And he had a couple, you know what I'm saying? He had a couple stretches where he was just scoring, but that's all he was doing. He don't play no defense. He just score.
Right.
And I'm like, well, that kind of sound like in line. Zaire, though, I believe he was on Brooklyn for a little bit. Let me see where he's on now. I seen him in the G League. He's still on Brooklyn now.
Okay.
Yeah, he's still on Brooklyn.
Did he play last game?
Yeah, he had 1 point and 3 rebounds in 15 minutes.
Okay.
He said, okay.
It's like I'm gonna be real, especially for a Brooklyn team that ain't got nobody, I hate to see that, but hey, he gonna, keep grinding,
Let me see where BJ at now, because he's no longer here in New Orleans. Oh, my boy, he a free agent. No, he played for Fenerbahce basketball. No.
Dang.
Ni hao. No. Brandon Boston, ni hao. No. Turkey.
Yeah.
Oh, twin.
Hey.
He's still getting paid to hoop. You muted right now.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you now.
Yeah, I was saying, yeah, you keep chasing the dreams, man.
That boy teammates with Lee Moore.
Bro, I was just thinking that, bro.
Shout out to Lee.
No, facts. But dang, okay. And then Amari, where Amari at?
Amari, he gotta be some two-way, bro. He has to be. If he went overseas, bro, Bronny is over. Dang, bro, look. His stats not even last season. It's 2 seasons ago.
He been in the G League.
Okay, so he's staying in America. Hey, I bet I was about to be disrespectful.
What was you gonna say?
It's not like, his family need the money,
Yeah, facts.
His family members are in good standing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Respectfully, man. You 21 now. You a grown man. Respectfully.
No, facts.
That made me think of the World Series, bro. When is game 1?
I think it's tomorrow.
Yeah, it's tomorrow at 8:00 Eastern. Do you feel like I feel like people tried to force the narrative, but then so many people were like, "Oh, we're tired of this," and I believe they're tired of it because of the lawsuit, bro. I'm not gonna lie. I felt like the lawsuit was like, "Okay, bro, like we done, bro."
The narrative of what?
Of the World Series is because what made me think about it was remember when Drake had the dinner with Amari's mom at Dodger Stadium.
Oh yeah.
That's what made me think of the World Series. Respect to Amari's mom, you know what I'm saying? Black woman, for sure.
Bro, I didn't even think about that. How I knew I peeped that Toronto was in it, and I knew that the Dodgers were in it, but I didn't think about the Dodgers versus Toronto versus LA.
Yeah. They some people try pushing it on social media, but like the response was overwhelmingly like, we are tired of the beef. Yeah, like they didn't push it. They didn't push it as much as you would think they would.
Nah, facts. I think last year it would have went up.
Yeah.
But,
before the Super Bowl.
Yeah, facts.
I felt like the Super Bowl and the lawsuit were both like, we get it.
Yeah. We kind of over it.
Like, we get it.
Nah, but that's a fact. Yeah, I didn't even think about that, to be honest. As I said, I knew Toronto was in it and I knew LA was in it, but I didn't think about how like when I saw the Blue Jays, I thought about how I was like, okay, I bet Drake is finna be posting all about that, but I didn't think about them going against LA. And
he DM'd top 5, and he DM'd top 5 LA versus Toronto. What you say? Say it again.
You said Drake did?
Yeah, Drake did. Yeah.
Oh yeah, so like, I didn't even see that.
Yeah. So it's on Drake's mind for sure. Like, and Drake was extra enthusiastic when they won. I was like, bro, like, hey, I feel like if the Dodgers win, bro, not like us gonna chart again, at least for a week, bro.
Yeah, I could see that.
Let me see. Let's see if they have a thing. Yeah, see, there it is. So, yeah, man.
Yo, I was watching Justin Bieber stream earlier.
Oh, you was what? He was streaming tonight?
Yeah.
Oh, he really streaming every day?
Yeah. He excuse me. He streamed twice today.
Twice today?
Yeah.
Oh, I feel like this gonna be one of them things where like he gonna stream OD for like a month and then never do it again.
No, in fact, he's streaming right now.
Justin Bieber streaming. Hold on, let's pull this up, man. Let me check in on the Biebs, huh? Let me check in on the Biebs, see what the Biebs doing, huh? We got. So look at my following, bro. Like everybody stream now. This don't even make no sense.
Right.
Joe Spencer, Ray J, Phantom, Dre the Topic.
I need to follow Ray J. I don't follow him.
Yeah. I follow Ray J from I followed him during Streamathon just to get like to know when he's going live and stuff. Samaya. Oh, there's Justin Bieber right there. Oh, he's streaming rehearsal.
Yeah, he was streaming making a song earlier.
Oh.
Yeah, but that's what I was finna bring up. So like I'm watching the stream and the girl playing the piano right there with the red hair, like she was doing her thing. And then it threw me off because look at who's on the mic right there. I don't know if you could tell. That's Hurricane Chris.
Hurricane Chris?
Bruh, yes. So I'm watching it and then it's like he like A&R in the song. And he like hey, no, you need to do blah, blah, blah. You need to say this. And I was like, is that Hurricane Chris?
Bro, that's Hurricane Chris.
Bruh.
That man, hey.
And then, but then like before that, I'm watching and then I see like they're going over the song. They're all like, you know, just spitballing ideas and all this stuff. You know, Justin Bieber got his head down. He's just vibing to the music. You can tell he's thinking of like, you know, ideas and stuff. And then I see somebody come and sit next to him. I look, it's Kyle Massey.
Oh, yeah. Kyle Massey, like one of his best friends.
Yeah, I didn't know that. And so
I didn't know that until he released Swag. Because when he released Swag, he just started tweeting a lot of videos. Mm-hmm. And then all the videos where they were like vibing out, singing the music, Kyle Massey was right there. And I was like, why this man got Corey in the house right there next to him, bro? But yeah, him and Kyle Massey is like buzz, bro.
Nah, facts.
But look at this though. Justin Bieber, 8,000 viewers. Phantom, 10,000 viewers.
Right.
He said, boy, we still run this platform. All the celebrities can come and go. We still run this platform.
No, facts. Yeah, but it was actually pretty dope watching them like cook up earlier. Cause I was like, okay, you know, they seeing the creative process of how, you know, Justin kind of writes and everything, you know, it's a lot of people putting in input and, you know, saying like, oh, this is what we need to do. We need to add this and blah, blah, blah. So it was pretty dope. Yo, can you turn it on? Like, what is Hurricane Chris doing?
in his head.
Whatever, baby. It's whatever, baby. Go fast, so we can go slow. We can ride guns, we can just go.
You see, you got the little crib, little baby crib area in the background.
Oh, he got his baby right there.
Nah, it's the baby crib area. You see, like the little area where it's like that looks like something you'll put like your kid in so they don't get out.
Yeah.
I don't know if these are. I guess these are rehearsals to get ready, but
Oh, day one they said this was his studio.
okay, that makes sense.
Yeah.
That's what I thought. I was like initially I saw it and I was like, is he doing rehearsal for something? But
There's Nathan, bro.
Nathan,
Shout out to Nathan. I interviewed Nathan before. Nathan Davis Jr. So Nathan Davis Jr. He on you know him?
Nah.
So he's on Nickelodeon. And then but he also does TikTok and he goes viral on TikTok. And he's got this new like gospel song that's he pushing in and stuff like that, and it's pretty viral on TikTok on that side of TikTok and that stuff. So I just want to say shout out to Nathan. I interviewed him like maybe 2 years ago, and I didn't know who he was. But like he been going crazy like this year 2025. He been going crazy. So salute the bro.
Okay.
Yeah.
Shout out to him. Yeah, because he. I saw him as I said when they were working on the song. I didn't know who he was.
Yeah. He sings and stuff like that. Nathan Davis Jr.
Girl with the red hair. I want to know her name. She's very talented.
Oh, shout out to Redhead.
Yeah, because she was, as I said, like when they were like cooking up, like she was like a pivotal part of the cook up,
Yeah.
And I was like, okay, like she far. But yeah, bro. You saw Deshae was live with 6ix9ine earlier?
Yeah. Look, Johnny looking at Mel highlights.
My ears pierced, so I couldn't take my earrings out.
Right. Hey, I ain't gonna lie. Mel, he coming up, bro. I'm not gonna lie.
Nah, he been cooking, bro. Bro, did you see what Jay Cinco using he over there caption baiting? I don't know the exact word for it.
He clip farming.
He not clip farming. It's like he caption farming, I guess. Cause look at the caption. Do you follow him?
I don't follow Jay Cinco.
Well, yeah.
Cinco feed. Jay Cinco. Face to face with Capaholic since the drama. Oh yeah.
Bruh, he hooping.
Yeah.
They like I don't even see them there.
Ain't got nothing to do with Capaholics, bro.
And it's
bro, that's a TT boyfriend.
Okay.
TT boyfriend, bro. I feel like he just big for no reason. Pause. That man ain't boxed out or nothing right there.
But yeah, I had saw that when like you was talking about like who's on, and I saw that caption. And I was like, okay. And then I look and I'm like, this man just hooping. And I was like, I don't even see none of them there.
Right.
Cause I'm like, I know Deshae not there. Deshae lit right now.
Yeah.
And yeah, I don't see
where does 6ix9ine live?
I don't know. He probably lives somewhere in LA.
Nah, because Deshae had to catch a flight because he missed it yesterday.
Oh, then I don't know. Maybe somewhere in Florida. I don't know.
Yeah, he probably live in Florida. So yeah, Deshae in Florida. Deshae been carrying though. We've been talking about that. Deshae literally been carrying that whole house.
Facts.
Derek, he had a good come up this month too. Like I ain't seen none of his streams or nothing like that, but like I see his clips a lot. I really go by like how many clips you have. I feel like to be a streamer for real, you gotta like either create your own page of clips or you gotta like, you know what I'm saying, get people to clip you, bro.
Right.
Cause that's literally how people determine if you making noise or not. Like they don't even care if you like got subs and stuff. Like that Phaser-thon, I ain't watched like 1 second of the Phaser-thon. But like I see them clips that be like, your Rage got 50,000 subs for the first time. Silky got 40,000 subs for the first time in 3 years. And you see them clips, you're like, oh, they must be lit right now. Faye's doing it. You know what I'm saying? You don't even know for real.
But yeah, I haven't. Anytime that I have kind of tuned in, it's never. I don't know. It hasn't really been entertaining to me. So, but yeah, but you're right about the clip stuff. You know, that's why. I know I always bring up, you know, my favorite streamer Ben, but you know, it's his cameraman is the person that does all his clips. And I remember one night he was explaining, you know, it was probably like 3-4 in the morning, and it was like they did a sleepover with like, you know, Jay Cinco and all them, but like pretty much like Ben, I think I fell asleep or whatever, or he was off doing something else, and then so just a cameraman, and so the cameraman just sitting there talking and was just explaining like his process for everything, you know, and how like he was like, yeah, I'm usually up after we stream for like another like hour or two, and I'm just cutting up clips, and then I'm just like posting clip after clip after clip, you know, and he was talking about how he used to work with, I think he worked with Agent.
Yeah. I remember you saying that. Yeah.
Yeah. So, and he was like, yeah, like he helped Agent grow his YouTube channel I want to say his YouTube channel to help him get like 1 million subscribers or something like that. And then, so I was like, and you know, when I saw that, him talking about how much he done, like the different people he worked with and stuff, I was like, oh, okay, Ben finna go up in this.
Yeah, that's what. Okay, I remember now. Yeah,
because I like, you know, and I feel like Ben has definitely I think he's genuinely funny, but his clips, like he makes great clips, you know.
Yeah.
So,
but it's more difficult to do clips in long form. Like we were just talking about it at work today. Because, you know, they would give me the rundown of what to do this season and stuff like that. It's some behind the scenes stuff. I don't even really talk about my job like that on here. But someone asked me about it today. They was trolling. They said, how does it feel covering the Pelicans, knowing that they're going to give the Hawks a top 3 pick? And then, you know, I was talking about it a little bit this morning. Shout out to today. But yeah. I say all of this to say, yeah, we were at work today and they was talking to me about like what they really wanted from me, you know, with the Pelicans this season. And they was just like, you know, yeah, we want you to do this thing on Instagram and, you know, kind of pretty much doing what you're doing. Just keep doing what you're doing. But like we're gonna rev it up and kind of give it like an official name and this and that. And he was like, yeah, man, you know, how we were talking about last year, you know, once we get a writer, we're gonna do a Pelicans podcast. I was like, yeah. He's like, there's no need to do a pod now. It's like when we do a pod, we chasing after the other people who have a pod. You know what I'm saying? Where we could just like set ourselves our own thing in something. And I'm only saying this out loud ahead of the season because I already kind of I feel like I established like Rashad started this last season. So if anybody hearing this or whatever and y'all gonna try to run off with the swag, remember, I was already doing Instagram videos and social media videos at the Pelicans game last season. So it's already done. But yeah. But you know, like he was like, you know, we just want to we could set our own mark in this thing of short form content. You know what I'm saying? Because trying to get people to watch long form content when they already have long form content to watch is difficult. You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, you seen it here firsthand with 1 a.m. Like 1 a.m. Okay, yeah, like sometimes on the live, you know, we get a couple people as lit and stuff like that. But boy, when we post them Kendrick and Drake clips, 600 views, 500 views, comments popping. You know what I'm saying? Like clips is a way to pop. It just is. It's the way that people consume stuff. They consume stuff in segments and clips. Every day I stream live and sometimes the streams could have 6 views. One of those segments from that live will have 2,000 views, 6,000 views, 7,000 views, et cetera, because, you know, people just can consume stuff easier that way. It's easier to look at one thing as opposed to a bunch of different things, you know.
Right. No, that's a fact. Yeah, I definitely think it's a lot easier when you got good people to clip stuff up for you, you know?
But clips is the most difficult thing to do. I was saying all that to say that it's more difficult to do a clip than it is a full thing.
Yeah.
Because you got to think like the funniest thing. And shouts out to Jelani who be clipping up the pods for social media,
Right.
to tease the episodes. But like you got to think of the funniest moment, the minute, and get it like and caption it the best way to get people to stop scrolling and like read the caption and then look at it. Like that's a lot of steps. So for Ben's cameraman to do that, like that's where he getting most of his money from. You know, I'm sure he gets, you know, nice pay for cameraman work, but Ben probably paying that man buku money to do camera work and the clips.
Right. You know, I think he lived with Ben too.
Oh, so he probably lived for free type deal.
Yeah. But you know, it seems I will say, you know, they seem like they're genuine friends, you know.
You
like,
gotta be, you spend that much time around someone.
Yeah, I think DDG and his cameraman now, they seem like they friends. They cool. Like, I don't think it's the same like how it was with him and Johnny, you know?
Yeah.
Like him and Johnny seemed like they were really locked in, you know? But I feel like I feel like you see that with certain people, their interaction, how they interact with their cameraman and stuff like that. But I think that was one thing that kind of helped. But DDG kind of was able to him having that interaction with Johnny help Johnny launch his own career, you know?
Yeah.
So, and I think, you know, with Bryce, like Ben cameraman, if he wanted to start streaming, like he easily could. But I just don't think I don't know his ambition, but I don't think that's like the vibe he's trying to be on. I think he genuinely just loves like the camera and like the behind the scenes stuff, you know? Cause I just seems like the vibe that he enjoys, you know?
You ever seen this? This dude stream?
Nah.
The Shaq show. This our boy Shaq, bruh.
Shaq who?
Leslie brother.
Oh, really?
Yep.
Oh, dang. Nah, I didn't know that.
Yep. This Shaq stream. So he watching a movie on YouTube.
Oh, okay.
That would definitely get us taken down.
Facts.
But yeah, he be streaming like 2K and stuff like that.
Okay.
Yo, these ads is OD, bro. This why I don't be on here, bro. This why I be on Lil Donatello.
Facts.
Shout out my brother Donatello for real. But Amazon Prime, I know Bezos loves catching that, bringing all them people over there.
Right. No,
I know he loves because how many people you know just like me? All these ads is OD. Oh, I could sub for free with Amazon Prime, so I could get everybody for free just by getting Prime. Man,
no, you don't get everybody for free.
Oh, you don't get everybody for free?
No, you only get you get to subscribe to one person using your Amazon Prime.
Oh, that's it?
Yeah.
Oh, man, that I was thinking about getting Prime just for that. But no, never mind.
Yeah, no, the turbo is what you can get to where you don't have ads for nobody. That would make and then Prime is already I think $16. So it'll make more sense if you was thinking about doing that, you get the turbo. Cause turbos I think is $10, $12.
$10, $12. Oh, $10, $12 a month?
Yeah.
So it's like YouTube Premium type deal.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, that's why I got turbo. Cause I be tired of them apps.
But the ads on Twitch be OD, like they worse than YouTube ads.
Exactly. Yeah, that's why I was like, I can't do this. I can't watch this. If that's what they doing, you know.
So I mean, but does it count as a sub though when you watch someone's stream?
No, I don't think so.
So you still gotta pay for a sub for them to be like, thank you for that sub.
Yeah.
Oh, that sucks.
Yeah, but I mean, hey, it don't suck for me. I ain't got no ads.
Yeah. You was like, at least I get the entertainment. That's all I wanted.
Exactly.
Dang. But yeah. The passing of the torch thing was the main thing. Like my biggest thing first before we got into I guess we could get into the gambling thing now. But it was like LeBron fans, they started posting. I don't know if you've seen it, but they were posting like clips of LeBron getting hacked. And they was like, what they say? They said, they said Wemby can never play in this era. And they was like, no way, one game turned Bron fans into Jordan fans.
Right. No, for real though.
Did you see Mark Phillips at the game?
Nah.
Bro, Mark Phillips was at the game too, bro. Hold on. He is right here. That man Wemby crazy, bro. He went from one side to the other side.
Bruh, for real. That
Man,
man,
he the GOAT, bro. He the GOAT, bro. Well, he not the GOAT. He got to win and everything like that. Like, he got to, you know what I'm saying, have an accomplished career. But in terms of, like, talent, he's the most talented player ever, bro.
what's it called? Speaking of GOATs, I think what's his name, Otani. I ain't gonna hold you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Otani, bro.
We talking about. 'Cause I know last episode, as I said, like we talked about not giving people they, not making them, goaded too soon. But Otani, bro, different, dog.
I remember when they was trying to make like Mike Trout, they was trying to make him the GOAT. Like it was probably like 10 years ago. They was like, Mike Trout, he might be the GOAT. He just on like the worst team. And it was like to think that the Angels had Otani and Trout for multiple years and still won nothing. Oh my goodness. You had to be a generational, like terrible team.
Right, facts.
Bro, that man had 10 strikeouts, 3 home runs in the same game.
And a walk. It's like, bro, that don't even make no sense, bro.
Bro, people don't even get 3 home runs as the best hitter, bro, in the playoffs.
It'd be funny when people do stuff like that. You be thinking about like when you playing like mop or something like that, like with MLB or any of these other games, and you be like, bro, my player can't even do that, bro.
My player can't even do that, bro. 3 home runs in a NLCS game.
Bruh, yeah, buddy. I think it just the fact that he can do both so well. It's like they talk about like Babe Ruth. Used to pitch and whatnot, but yeah, this is just different. This is a different level. I think the generation coming up, they're going to want to, because there's a lot of hitters that there's a lot of pitchers that probably wanted the opportunity to hit more. Yeah. But because, of how the game was, they were like, nah, just stick to what you do. But I think coming up, there will be more people like Wemby. Because I think my bad. Yeah, like Otani. But I think there will be more people like Otani because of the fact that I think they will be given more opportunity. But he is setting a new precedent,
But here's the thing, though, about that. So Hunter Green, shout out to Hunter Green. He plays with the Reds. I don't know if you remember him in high school. You remember him in high school?
Nah.
In high school, Hunter Green, he was on the cover of Sports Illustrated. That's because the Joker, not only was he a great pitcher, but the kid could hit a 500-foot home run. And so they were like, dang. Like, bro, are you going to try to do both? And he said, nah, I'm probably going to, go into pitching because I'm such a good pitcher. And that was like the talk of him coming from high school into the draft and stuff. So he goes to Cincinnati and he the phenom. And now he kind of, you know what I'm saying? He's one of the better pitchers in the league. But when you say what you said about Otani, I can't help to think about this kid right here, bro. And like, because just imagine what he would have, you know what I'm saying? Like because another reason why he was such a big deal back then, this is Notre Dame High School in the LA area. Another reason why he would have been such a big deal is because he was black. So it was like he was gonna be like the kid to save baseball for black people, for black kids to look up to and everything like that. Like they were already hailing him as that, like the LeBron of baseball and stuff like that.
Right.
Imagine what would have happened, bro, if he would have like been able to do both.
Right.
Cause it would have been exciting. Cause home runs is like black people stuff. Like black people play in the outfield, they do the diving catches and all the amazing catches, and they hit home runs, like, and steal bases. They be fast stealing bases. Like that's all the stuff that get black kids excited about baseball. Imagine if this kid would have been the best pitcher and the best hitter, which he was in high school, but you see it right here on the thing.
Right.
Baseball's LeBron or the new Babe.
Mm-hmm.
He's 17. He smashes. He throws 102. Hunter Green is the star baseball needs.
No, facts. And especially during that time, there was a lot of talk. Like, when Mike Trout was the best player in the league, they always talked about how his problem was he doesn't talk. It's like he doesn't have no personality. So people, unless you're a real sports fan, you don't know who that is,
Yeah.
And so I think, that would have been good for the game if he could have definitely done that. But now they got Otani who does that. And I think this is exactly what the league was looking for,
Yeah. But hey, like you said, it was a good segue into what we talking about and stuff like that. Cause then, you know what I mean? Like because them jokers was gonna protect him no matter what. When they put LeBron name in that Damon Jones, I said, y'all think LeBron ain't gonna touch a prison cell. He ain't gonna look at a prison cell. The NBA gonna protect him just like they did Otani. They said, who, what, huh?
Right.
Damon Jones gonna do 30 years before LeBron James see a prison cell.
Facts. That's a fact.
But yeah, they definitely want about to get Otani out of here. Like you say, this is the most excited baseball done been about someone since Barry Bonds was hitting them 70 home runs on steroids.
Bro, facts. But it's like, well, Otani, bro, we talk about his pitching and his hitting, but Buddy he didn't even pitch last year. He went 50-50. First player to ever go 50-50.
Because he had Tommy John, won it.
I'm not exactly sure.
He had some injury or surgery where he couldn't pitch. And he couldn't pitch. I remember that.
Yeah, so he was like, I'm gonna just focus on hitting, and went for 50 home runs and 50 stolen bases.
See, I didn't know he did the 50 stolen bases.
Oh, yeah. He was the first player to ever go 50-50. Like, they got the 40-40 club.
Acuna ain't get it?
Nah.
Dang, I thought Acuna had 50-50 1 year.
Nah.
Let me see. Acuna 50. I think he had like 40-60 or something like that. Oh, he had 40-70.
Dang, he had 73. Dang, that's crazy.
Yeah, I remember that. Because he took the base after he did it.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it was a big deal.
But yes, I mean, I don't know. 40 and 70 those about equal. I don't know. I might take the 40-70 over the 50-50. Because 70 is crazy.
Acuna probably like the fastest player, bro.
No, facts.
But he got that power too. Like, he different for real. He just be hurt all the time.
Bruh, facts.
Like, he really the best player, bro.
No, facts. I'll give you that.
Like, he probably the face of Atlanta. Like, if he was healthy.
Yeah.
Like, because he was hurt during the World Series.
Mm-hmm.
They got the championship. You hurt. Like, if he was playing during the World Series and he would have got World Series MVP, oh, yeah, it would be no doubt. It's his city.
Right.
But since he was hurt, whose city is it? It's still, it could be Bajan City. It used to be Julio City. it could be Trey City. It feel like it's kind of leaning towards Trey. It's probably Trey City.
It was Dansby City for a little bit.
Man, shout out to Dansby, bro. Dansby was definitely running Kennesaw and Marietta.
I mean, I ain't gonna hold you, bro. Like you would definitely see Swanson jerseys all throughout the city, like during that time, because
he a hometown kid.
It's not even the hometown kid, bro. It's like, especially the white people love him, bro. Like, especially the women, bro. A lot of times that's like Joe Burrow. Joey Burrow. Like, I was watching a video today of it was this white girl and this Asian guy, and like it was like naming football players. I don't think my wife can guess, and so she going through, and like it was a lot of them shit like Saquon, like I don't know, like LeBron James, like just stupid stuff. But then as soon as they pulled up Joe Burrow, she was like, "Oh, easy, Joe Burrow." Yeah, and I was like, what?
Same thing with how it used to be with Odell, bro.
Facts. Right. I think Odell might be the most overrated receiver of all time, bro. I think he was a great receiver for a moment.
See, here's the thing though about Odell. Odell had his run, right? Like you were about to say. You get 5 years, okay, you get 5 years of being great. Then you get a ring. I feel like regardless of however else the rest of his career went, which was pretty much just injuries, that's a good career, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's a good career. That's a better career than Ocho Cinco.
No, I think he had a really good career, but for him to be in like the top 5 conversation with some of these players at times.
Oh yeah, no. He not Antonio Brown, and all the crazy dudes. Like he not. Nah.
Yeah.
Stratosphere.
Yeah, but I think like this younger generation, just like he is the football Paul George. Like for some reason, this younger generation love Paul George. They look up to him. They were like, yo, that was like one of our GOATs. I think that's how they look at Odell. And it's like, in hindsight, it's like neither one of them, Odell had a good run. He had a good, solid, like 5 years, as you said, like great 5 years. But, past that, and Paul George, bro, like, I don't even know how to describe it. I mean, he had his run when he was going against LeBron. Like, I'll give him that. And, when he was playing for OKC.
I was about to say, he was cold that 1 year in OKC, yeah.
Yeah, I'll give him that. But if we're just talking about a totality of a season, of a career, bro, I'm like, yeah, nah. He do got a smooth game, but he ain't that,
It's some people I feel like when you look at their career, you like, bro, you should have just stayed with your original team, bro. The grass ain't always greener. He's definitely one of those people. Dwight Howard with Orlando, definitely one of those people.
Oh, for sure.
Damian Lillard, Portland. However, he did get an in-season tournament championship with Milwaukee. People always forget that. He got him a trophy, his first trophy. You know what I'm saying? He probably not going to get one with Portland. But, like, you know what I'm saying? That trophy meant something. I feel like because, like, he enjoyed it. Like, I was happy to see him win in-season tournament. Who else is another player? Maybe Andre Drummond?
Yeah.
Andre Drummond should have never left the Pistons, bro.
Yeah. I mean, but I see why, because it's like they wasn't going nowhere. So
Josh Smith should have never left the Hawks.
That's a good one. He for sure should have never left the Hawks.
Because he just became oblivious after that. Al Horford has made a career for himself after he left the Hawks, but that's a risky move, boy. That was a risky move he made.
No, facts. And same with Joe Johnson.
Yeah, Joe. Yeah, Joe held his own in Brooklyn.
Yeah. I think, I feel like in Brooklyn, he really became ISO Joe.
Yeah, yeah. Well, I mean, known to the America because he got ISO Joe from ISO Joe. He said he didn't know where it came from. I know where it came from. ISO Joe came from a Hawks fan forum, bro. Yeah, because they were roasting Mike Woodson because they were like, he don't call no plays. They said he just just get the ball to Joe every possession. They said ISO Joe. They said, and they started calling Mike Woodson ISO Joe. So when ISO Joe started, it started becoming like mainstream. Like when he went to Brooklyn and he was doing them little when he had Paul Pierce on his knees and all that pause and he was between the legs and all that and they're like ISO Joe. I was like, yo, that joke made it from like that's crazy. I don't even think because he says in all of his interviews, I don't even know where it came from. People just started calling me it. That's where it came from. I don't even know if Joe. I don't think Joe knows that.
Yeah, probably don't.
If I ever see him again, I'll just tell him like that's where it came from, bro.
Right.
They're making fun of Mike Woodson.
No, facts.
But I was laughing earlier when you was talking about Odell because there's an old tweet of like Odell in like a McDonald's uniform, and it said Odell Beckham Jr. if he never made the catch.
Silly, it ain't that drastic. I don't think bro. I think the catch definitely propelled him, but he put up great numbers. Like that's why I say he had like a good 5-year run. But it's just I think a lot of people overhype it, So
well, I think that's also due to great marketing.
Right.
He marketed himself well. He did the haircut with the patch and stuff like that, and then he started doing all the trending dances, and that just made him marketable. And like after a while, you make yourself marketable enough, people like you so much, and they laugh at you so much, they forget you don't know how to play.
Right.
Or you're not that good. I'll say you're not that good. Like you don't know how to play is crazy for all that back.
Yeah.
Or that you're not that good anymore. It's like Boban, bro. Like some people probably didn't even know Boban was like not the best player.
Right.
They just laughed at him and thought he was funny and thought he was cute with Tobias Harris, on the commercials and stuff. Another example, going to the WNBA, Sydney Colson. Shout out to Sydney Colson, funny person. She don't play much in the WNBA, Going back, buddy, light-skinned Duke Dennis on the OKC Thunder, Jalen Williams. Folks didn't even know Jalen Williams didn't even play until the finals, where they watched the finals and they said, wait, bro, don't even get in the game? Because he on all the memes. He in the streams with Ray. He everywhere.
Right.
So, yeah.
Nah, that's a fact. You remember when Odell had those anger problems, bro?
You said those ankle?
Anger.
Oh, yeah. No, for sure. Because they would compare him to Tom Brady all the time on social media.
I don't remember that.
It was like they was calling out racism, like because they would call Odell Beckham like a problem, a distraction, like out of control, and then they would show Tom Brady do like the same thing, and it was like quote unquote passion.
Yeah, I mean, I will say, so Tom Brady wasn't going for headshots in the middle of a game. Because Odell was definitely, because I don't know if you remember, he had that thing with, I can't remember what that cornerback was, but every time they matched up against each other, it was always something. And then I remember he went for a block one time, and then he got ejected out of the game because he like hit him. I think it was helmet to helmet, like a blindside, like helmet to helmet hit.
Odell was definitely wild, and I remember that.
Yeah, like so that's why I like, but I do get it. Like I do feel them with like like Tom Brady did. He used to be definitely angry. But I think it was just a little bit different with Odell. Not to like, make it be like, oh yeah, like oh it was okay what Tom Brady did, but I do feel Odell was at another level though. because like he was on the field really, like him in that net when he was sitting there, like he got into it with the net. You remember that?
Yeah, no. They will play them clips because it would be a clip of Brady slamming the helmet multiple times on the bench, and then they would show the one of Odell, kicking the net and hitting his head or whatever and stuff like that, and still acting mad and stuff like that. They would put that side by side. Like that's literally the only reason why I even remember Odell's like little tantrums is because they would put it side by side with Brady and be like, why is one looked at as like hot head, out of control, anger, and then the others looked at competitive. Like that's literally the only reason why I even remember it.
Right. Yeah. And also I will say, like, cause not to, as I say, like, I don't want to just be like, oh, well, like Brady was, play. I don't know the exact word I'm looking for, but I do feel like also Brady would get upset, but then he'll go into the game locked in. I think, that was the thing with Odell during that time was he would get so mad he was uncontrollable. Where it was like, because I vividly remember it was times where like he's on the sideline crying so mad, where it's just like,
that, yeah.
And it'll be like, it's like, bro, like lock into the game, but it's like he's so mad that he's not even like locked in no more. It's just like whatever he upset about is the only thing that he cares about right now,
Didn't he have a thing with Josh Norman?
I believe so.
Yeah, that one was crazy. That might have been the one where he was crying.
Yeah, I think that's the cornerback I was talking about where he did the headshot. Or no, I think they just fought. No, he did. I think that was who it was. I'm almost positive. I think they fought, but I do remember. I think like he came and hit him with like a helmet to helmet. But I remember watching that game too, and I remember it was like, bro, like
look at these pictures, bro. Just look at the pictures, bro. Like
facts.
This is ridiculous, bro.
Yeah,
they done made Facebook graphics out of it and everything.
We come down from the bottom, working our way up.
How he act out. You gonna be Michael Jackson? Go around, dance and play, and not be a football player and not train the way you're supposed to. It goes to show. I hope I pull back this mask. What this dude really is. You saw it, Josh Norman. Yikes. Dang, I ain't gonna lie. We used to have real football. We had real sports.
Right.
Dang, these was the days, man.
Yeah, man. That was it was a good time, man. Good time. Oh, that was it right there where he hit him.
Oh yeah, the helmet. Yeah.
Yeah, that's when I was just like, oh, you gotta go. Like I said, I remember watching that game. I was like, oh yeah, you're a danger,
bruh. Bruh, just when he scored on him, did he like whip over him, bruh?
Yeah.
bruh. Oh no, Odell was doing too much, bro. Odell was doing too much, bro.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, yeah, Odell was wilding, bro.
This Anthony Jennings teammate too. Anthony Jennings, him was homeboys. They probably still cool now.
Yeah.
That's crazy to think Ant was playing with Odell, bro.
No, facts for real though.
He was throwing touchdown passes to Odell Beckham Jr. Yet when he stepped over him and hey yo, that was good times, bro. But okay, all right. You ready to get into the gambling, bro?
Oh yeah.
All right, let's go ahead and get into the gambling, man. So what was your just initial reaction and everything to the gambling and we'll go right there.
I guess initially, seeing Chauncey, I was like, bro, that's crazy. With Terry Rozier, I was like, dang, they actually got that boy. Because they've been talking about that for a minute.
Oh, they've been on Terry head since Jonte Porter, bro.
Right. So I was thinking, I was like, dang, like, okay, so they actually got him. Chauncey, I was like, what? And then like hearing more about it, about how they were running, like, well, how Chauncey was, they were luring people in, like, get a chance to play with NBA players. And, they were sitting here cheating and whatnot. I was like, that's crazy. But then the thing that topped it off was when they said La Cosa Nostra was involved. And they were like, yeah, the Gambino family, blah, blah. I was like, is this the 1930s, bro? Like, what's going on?
They had the mob, bro. They had the real life mobs, bro.
Yeah, that's what threw me off. I was like, bruh, y'all really, this is crazy. Like, really having the mob. But then made me wonder, I was like, at what point was it like it went from a choice to, hey, you better come to the next this next game?
Someone said that man Gilbert gonna end up like Jay Leno.
Jay Leno. What happened to Jay Leno?
Okay, great question. Here we go. So Jay Leno, bruh. Jay Leno, he just popped up like this one day, right? They said, Jay, what happened? He said, oh, I fell down a hill. Everybody's like, bruh, don't nobody believe that, bruh. What really happened? He just keeps saying, I fell down a hill, bruh.
Wow.
And then we kind of just left it at that and then moved on to the next thing, bruh.
Right. Yeah, no, I didn't even. Yeah, I mean, I can see that.
So they said that man Gilbert Arenas, he keep making jokes about this. He gonna end up like Jay Leno.
Facts. Yeah, bro. But I mean, it's crazy, bro. I would not be surprised if they do get more people. People start snitching, and then more people are involved. But overall, though, I think, I definitely feel like this is a very unfortunate situation, and them boys will never see a NBA basketball court ever again.
So there's the thing though, with Gilbert. Is Gilbert really innocent? If, like, remember when he got out, he said, I had nothing to do with it. I just owned the house.
Yeah.
If the players if people who were doing the games and everything like that in the house that you own, if they were former NBA players as well, would you have any type of like, nah, you guilty too, bro? Like, isn't that kind of like common sense, right?
I mean, I think just because you own the house doesn't necessarily mean you know exactly what's going on.
But if Gilbert went and told and said, I just own the house, I ain't know what's going on, and then they're like, what you want to know? Oh yeah, it was Chauncey, so and so, like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. I'm like, I don't think it's possible for you to own the house and then it be people in your same line of work and you to not have any affiliation or like thing with it, bro.
I mean, I do think it's possible because I can see him having a relationship with Chauncey and Chauncey being like, yo, we just going to use your house to do these poker games. And that's all he knows, And if he's, I don't know if he was actually attending any of them. If it maybe just like, hey, like, can we just use your house? Because this is a good, a good middle ground. You got a good setup at your crib, this and the other. So I think it's possible, but I mean, clearly he got cleared of everything he needed. What Gilbert say about it?
So the thing with these clips, these are not safe. They will get you for these. Okay. So I was trying to see if I could see a closed caption or something, or I could just scroll down and then change the timing of it, and then we should be safe from that. So I'm gonna put it at, should I go slower or no, I'll go faster. I'll go time and a half, and then I'll scroll down and I'll play it. we'll do it like that.
Bet.
I'm good for all the trolling. That's cool, but Rachel Nichols is foul.
What did Rachel Nichols do good?
She used my video and she actually wrote that I possibly snitched.
Oh, no, Rachel.
Listen, I'm gonna troll with the best of them, but to ask that question,
No, she didn't do that.
because then it makes me really want to, like, first of all, two of them niggas is gambling on NBA. One is throwing poker games and robbing his friends. Ain't got shit to do with me. I'm gonna tell on this nigga. Wow, I'm telling on him. Like, you know what I mean? My case is all a whole bunch of Igors and Igors, right? And I don't like this. What's going on? I see the word mafia, but the only faces I see is Negroes.
Yeah. Not Crenshaw Mafia.
NBA. You know what I mean? It's NBA. Like, wait a minute, hold on, man. Like, what's going on here? What y'all going? What the NBA do to y'all?
Brother polite. Brother, that's
I
not
just
brother
think about
knowledge.
it's mafia, but it's just local.
You've been around brother knowledge. You've been
Just local
around brother knowledge.
international crime bosses, blacks.
Right.
Okay.
You need a face. They don't got jumpers. You need a face. They don't got jumpers. None of them got
Like,
color.
look, I watch enough movies to know the last group you want to snitch on is mafia.
Right. Adam Silver, he wasn't gonna open those arenas up as polling stations.
Listen, I watch Dateline. They still ain't found people since 1947.
We ain't seen them.
I like my YouTube career.
And we enjoyed it as well. Blessed to be employed by the good folks over at Underdog. Woo woo. But we have some. What?
No, Kwame still out. I swore I told on him plenty of times.
Still in YouTube deal.
The underdog promo at the end of that is crazy. Josiah is out of pocket for that, bro. But so Gilbert's saying he ain't snitch on him.
No, facts. Yeah, that's why I was just thinking that. I was like, well, if he ain't, I guess he probably just said like genuinely, like, bro, like I just owned it.
I had nothing to do with it.
Yeah, so yeah, as I said, like he might just really just been like, hey, like they just asked me to use my crib, and I'll be like, yeah, go ahead, So it's probably not his main crib,
Yeah, no, for sure it isn't. Like when he got out and said I had nothing to do with it and was like doing all that bragging and stuff, I was like, he has to be telling the truth, because why would you be bragging this much if you weren't telling the truth?
Right.
So that's how I saw it. But I didn't even connect the two until people started saying it. And I was like, bro, this is what Gilbert Arenas was talking about.
Right.
That's another crazy part. It was like we knew about the Terry Rozier thing and we knew about this Gilbert Arenas thing, but I didn't put both of them together of like, that's what this whole FBI bust down and everything is.
I saw one guy who is, I guess he's a professional like poker player or something like that. And back in 2023, he was on a podcast talking about how there was these games that were promoted, like you get to play with like NBA players such as Chauncey Billups, he said him by name. And he was saying that like his friend that tried to get him to go was telling him like, yeah, I'm telling you, like I know the guy who runs it, like, it's on the up and up. And then he saw who was involved and he was like, yo, I'm telling you, I know the people involved. This is not on the up and up. I promise you that. And then he said like he had like friends who went to the events and they were like, oh, this is for sure rigged. Like he was saying that people who didn't even really understand the game was sitting here beating professional players and all this stuff. So he was like, yeah, it was something for sure up. And I think, in those instances, they gotta be smarter, It's like you can't have, like when I heard that, then I was like, okay, they were bound to get caught. Because if you got random people, not random people, but people who clearly don't know the true ins and outs of the game, and then they just go on these hot streaks consistently, you're gonna be like, what the hell? Like the people who are what you say?
I was just gonna say on that same note, if I'm Chauncey and I know, okay, all right, we're gonna do these games and we're gonna have you the face of them, but you're gonna win every time. Okay, that's cool. But when you start hearing the amounts and they say like $3 million, $2 million, 600,000, when I hear them amounts of what we playing for, oh no, get me out of here right now. You ain't think about the amount of trouble you can get for millions of dollars, scamming people out of millions of dollars. You ain't think once like, oh, I probably shouldn't be involved with this, especially on a coach's salary. That's just dumb, bro.
Right. No, facts. I wonder how deep in depth did he know how everything was working? Did he just know that like, oh, like it's guaranteed for you to win? Or did he know about the contacts and the glasses that could read the cards and all this crazy stuff, you know? So like I don't know. I'm curious how deep he was really into it, but I think yeah, it's just they weren't smart with it. If you're gonna do, and that's how people always get caught. You get too greedy. It's like, bro, it would have made sense for you to have other professional players come in, like people who clear, or just teach the people who are about to play, like give them full in-depth knowledge of how to play the game. You know, like they need to seem as knowledgeable as possible, and then you win. But if it's clear, like this guy don't even know, like you just say he got a royal flush, he couldn't even tell me what a royal flush was 2 days ago. I mean, like an hour ago, you know. So yeah, it's crazy, man. That Chauncey.
Yeah, this was when Chauncey got out earlier today, and he wearing a Clutch sports hoodie.
That's probably what he got arrested in.
Yeah, they was like the Clutch hoodie is crazy.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I was like, I know.
Well, what you say, Mo? It cut out at the end.
I was saying, I know Rich Paul was like, bro, you supposed to take that off. But I saw this, but you know, that goes into my point about like, you know, this like the 1930s, because I saw somebody say like, bro, we got the mafia going crazy, sports gambling, and there was a jewel heist at the Louvre. It's like, bro, like
they did that in the middle of the day too, bro.
It was funny. I didn't know it happened at first. All I saw was Complex posts like all the things that were taken from the Louvre. And I was like, wait, what? I was like, what happened? But yeah, bro, it's a lot going on, bro.
Facts. They jig them during the day, bro. Like in the daylight. Like that's insane, bro. Like the most prestigious, you know what I'm saying, museum. Crazy.
How you get recruited for that?
How you ever seen the movies? That's how they do it.
I mean, I've seen the movies, but that's how I was like, that's how it really be. I guess you know a guy who's like, yeah, this person, you know, they're the best thief in, you know. It's like
they're the best thief in all of Europe.
Yeah, you know, like they've been robbing stuff for years.
And then they get together planning. And he said, hey, don't talk to me, buddy, about this. I do what I do. I've been doing this, okay?
Right. Nah, facts, bro. But it's crazy, man. I don't know. 2025 has been definitely been interesting, bro.
I feel like last year was crazier though.
Nah, facts.
Like I don't know what happened last year, but I felt like it was crazy. And remember that year where all the celebrities died, like before 2020?
What was that? 2016?
Yeah, maybe like 2016. Yeah.
Yeah, I think 2016 had a good like first half, and then it just like the second half just kind of went OD.
It was like everybody. I was like, dang, bro, what the heck?
Nah, facts. How was your 2016, bro?
I can't remember. I can't remember fully, but I was probably still sad about my ex at that time. To be honest, I was probably like just coming because I was sad about it for the rest of college for sure.
Yeah,
and I was still in college 2016, so I was coming out of that still. I was at this point, you know what I'm saying, like really close with my old best friend and stuff like that over there at Georgia State. We were really close. I think I was just starting to cover the NBA and stuff like that, so that was cool. I remember Black Beatles, you know, because at this point, Ray Sherman was already established. Uber Everywhere was 2015, but it was like I was heavy into the underground at that point. A3C, I think this was like my second year doing it. I did it like 2-3 years of college. And like the second year, I started kind of getting a little more the run of things. And that was a fun A3C year for me. I believe it was 2016. And yeah, so that was a good year for A3C. And then that's all I really remember. I was at Georgia State. I was in college. I was kind of sad about my last breakup, and I was kind of like moving into like life past that. And that was that's all I can really remember, to be honest, from that time. It's murky for me now.
Nah, I feel that. Yeah, like I bring that up because it was I saw Jelani recently tweeted. He was like, I feel like I was the only person that had a crappy 2016. But yeah, I mean, for me, I ain't gonna lie. Like I do, 2016 was a good year for me because, like, I don't know if you remember, I had that surgery, so I was on bed rest for like 2.5 months, and
you was on bed rest 2.5 months.
Yeah, because I was on bed rest from like mid-December, and I came back really like February-ish.
Dang.
Yeah, that's when I could start kind of moving around. February, and then March I was like full speed again. Well, not full speed.
Your ACL.
I tore my patella tendon
from hooping.
Yes,
I remember that because we was
Yeah.
working together at the gardens.
Yeah.
I remember that.
Yeah. The day that I tore my patella tendon, I was actually supposed to be at work. But I was at Southern. And I remember I had planned to call in and tell them that I wasn't gonna make it that day. And then I had to call them and tell them that I just like my whole knee had blown, which was really kind of a blessing in disguise because like looking back on it, I think because I remember talking to you remember Milan?
Yeah, shout out to Milan.
Yeah, like we were supposed to work together that day. And I remember her telling me, like when I came back to work, that she ended up having to work by herself and it was like really like chaotic. And I think, and like I felt bad. And I think like I ain't gonna hold you. I don't know, me just coming up with an excuse of like, hey, I just can't come in would have gone well for me,
Yeah.
Like I might have been on the chopping block if I would have just if things would have went the way that I expected it to go. But then, but everything happened for a reason. But so I was on, as I said, bed rest for a couple months. So then I was back outside. So it was like, the start of a new life. And then I went to Magic because that's when I turned 21. Like we turned 21 that year. So so I went to Magic for the first time. That was lit, and and then it was just I had a lot of fun. Cause then that's when The Life of Pablo dropped, like Views dropped. It was just like a bunch of music dropped. So funny. I felt like I remember saying this. I used to say like, yeah, man, my the women treat me different now that I got this new knee. Yeah, bro. But it was a good time, bro. That was a good time.
2015 was a good year for me, bro.
Okay. Yeah, 2015 was lit too. Like, I think, I would just say I really hadn't. I think 2024 was not the best year. And 2023
it took me a minute.
Yeah, like 2024 wasn't the best, and then 2023, I feel like it was cool. But I feel like every year before that, I felt like I never had like a bad year, But then it was like so then I would kind of like, I think it started a spiral of like things kind of going kind of going off the rails a little bit because it was
what was the start of that?
Me and my ex breaking up.
Oh, and what year was that?
That was 2023.
Okay. Yeah. Okay.
But I think honestly though, I feel like I was already kind of like, to be honest, I was at a place in my life where I was already kind of just like wilding, just to be real, which kind of led to me and my ex breaking up, you know? So, and I think it just like, we broke up and then I was just kind of like, I'm free. I can do whatever now. And then, yeah, and I was just outside just doing too much, you know?
Yeah. 2015, that's when my mixtape came out.
Right.
So that junk, I remember that. Like that was probably one of the more fun summers I ever had was when my tape came out. And then remember it was when Larry Lee Dirty Dingy mixtape came out and they had the album release party in the garage. But the whole city came out. And Mike G was there from my feature and Brandon Thomas, who produced You Guessed It, was DJing and it went up. And then the cops shut it down and they was like, I never seen this many people. And like, we really shut it down, bro. And Larry never got to perform. And I wish, bro, if they got, I really wanted them to perform that night, bro. But I seen them perform like 3 other times later that year for free. And I was like, dang. But that one night where everybody was there just for them, it would have been special, bro.
No, facts. You remember we did that interview?
Yeah, and never saw it.
Bruh, facts.
Bruh, I be texting, bruh, every now and again. I texted him on his birthday.
Really?
Yeah, or I texted them, excuse me.
Right. I didn't know they were them now.
Yeah. So I texted them on their birthday. And because I was asking questions to people back then, like Rob or Lou and stuff like that, like what they meant to like, because they really, the whole Marietta or Cobb County thing really was curated through them. Because I didn't know, like Benny, like I said, Benny, I just found out Benny went to South Cobb, but like Randy went to like Kell, and then the rest of Larry Lee went to Sprayberry. Like they all went to different schools. So it was like, bro is the one that brought all the Cobb County together, excuse me, and created like this larger movement that never would have been possible if everybody didn't come together and kind of build together.
Right.
And that was a real, like you say, Marietta separated from Cobb moment because we had no idea about it in Marietta. It was just us and Lurk. And, we scrounging around for 1,000 plays. Meanwhile, Cobb County done this simple together. They getting 20,000 plays. Yachty over there. Yachty, blew up from that and stuff like that. So it's like, dang, it's a whole nother world in the same county we were in, just on the different side, because Marietta kind of by themselves.
Right. No, facts.
Yeah, man. But then Tony went over to that side, and that's how he blew up.
Right. Yeah. Well, it was that was a crazy time.
Yeah, man. So I say that 2015 era because that was also the era I was into Lil Dicky, and I went to the Lil Dicky show on Halloween in Atlanta. I went to the Leanne LaHavis show that fall. Yeah, that was a pretty good year, bro. 2015, I'm not gonna lie. 2016, the music came out, and I had some fun times for sure in 2016. Like you said, I think ever since my junior year of high school, when we first started going to the basketball games, I always say every year since then, it's had like great fun moments for sure. They've all had, even the years where I've had like the worst moments of my life, and I hate those years because of those moments. They had good moments in those years too. 2014 had some good moments. I think it was 22. When did what I'm saying, rest in peace, Sierra. When that happened?
And Sierra who? I think that was where was I when I've heard that? I want to say that was like that might have been 22 or 23.
Yeah, that year was a bad year.
Yeah,
That year was a bad year for sure. Cause everything, it wasn't a bad year. It was a bad couple months.
mm-hmm.
Cause that junk happened at the worst time for me, bro. That junk just happened at a bad time for sure.
Yeah. Yeah, and I agree with that. Yeah. I would say, for me, I always look at, I say like there's always high points within, the low. So even for me, like last year, I think it wasn't the best year, but I feel like, man, it wasn't a bad year, I'm like, hey, I was still alive, I am still alive,
He said I was.
But yeah, and it's just like, yeah, you have moments that suck, but like even like right before, like, I had a rocky end of the year, but right before that, I was at one music fest, like got VIP tickets,
Yeah.
So I'm like, bro, it'd be ups and downs. You feel me?
Yeah,
Like,
the highs and the lows.
right. So I'm like, hey, you gotta take it as it comes. But
Yeah.
speaking of, I'm going to one music fest on Saturday.
Dang, that's already this weekend.
Yeah.
Dang. You excited?
Oh yeah. I work, but I get off at 4:15 technically, but I'm probably dip out around 4 and then head straight down there. And then so my goal is because when I ordered the tickets, bro, for some reason they had I did it like with Apple Pay.
Yeah.
And so for some reason I had my old address on there. I haven't lived at that address for like 5 years.
Dang.
Yeah, so they sent it to my old address. So I had to like email them and they said they couldn't resend it. So I got to go pick up my ticket from Will Call.
Dang.
Yeah. So I got to go straight down there. Like once I get off. And then so my goal is to try and get there, get my ticket and everything, and be in the function by the stage by 5:30, because that's when Wale performs.
Okay, yeah.
So it's like
you say you get off at 4.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it's gonna take me about an hour to get down there already.
Yeah,
Yeah. So
how are you going?
I'm Uber. Yeah.
Wow, that sounds about like $100.
Yeah. Well, my mom's gonna take me like halfway.
Okay.
Yeah, so she's gonna I asked her to like drop me off in like Marietta, so I don't have to pay as much.
Yeah. Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Cool.
So but yeah, it's gonna be a race against time, but I'm excited for it though. Like I'm like I should be able to get to see at least because it's set ends at 6:15. So, but I'm like with Will Call and then
I was about to say Will Call just gotta not be tripping because sometimes they be like Will Call close. And it's like, how you gonna close Will Call? People still gotta get their tickets. Like if they do that, then they calling around people until then someone got an envelope of all the tickets, and at this point you've been waiting for 30 minutes. Yeah.
Right. Yeah, and then the lines to actually get into the venue, could that be around the time where it's actually gonna be kind of peak timing,
Yeah, because people coming in for the nightcap.
Exactly. So yeah, it's gonna be a little bit of I'm gonna be rushing. I might try and see if I could dip off even earlier, maybe try and leave at like 3:30. Because if I can do that, then I feel like I should be able to make it in a good time. But yeah, it's like Wale, and then Kalani performs at 6:15.
Okay, yeah.
So as soon as
Wale.
Yeah, but she's at the other stage.
Okay, yeah.
So yeah, I'm gonna have to go do that. And then after Kalani is the Dungeon Family.
Yeah.
They from 7 to 8:15. And then 8:15 is gonna be the Roots with Busta Rhymes, Mary J, and Havoc from Mobb Deep.
Oh, old headset.
Yeah, so I mean it's gonna be dope to see Mary J.
Oh, and Questlove, like This will be Questlove's first appearance
Oh, really?
since D'Angelo. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, facts.
Rest in peace, D'Angelo. Shout out Questlove.
Nah, facts. So, and then Future at 9:30. So, I'll probably, if I hear enough of the songs that I wanted to hear from, I ain't gonna hold you. The person I really want to see out of that set is Mary J. So,
Okay. Yeah.
if I see enough of the people that I want to see, like if I see enough of like the songs that I want to hear from her, then I'll probably definitely dip out of that early and then try to go get a good spot for Future.
For Future, yeah. I got the email back today from Flognaw. They said no. I said,
dang.
I didn't do the full thing, like, you know what I'm saying? I didn't do full court press where it's like someone told me, they was like, hey, here's an email of a guy that I emailed last year. And and I was like, hey, I applied, this and that. And I was just kind of being annoying. I just kept following up. And I didn't want to do all that because it was like I felt like it was already so much I had to do around work to make it work. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, I wasn't forcing it. You know what I mean? But I threw it up. I was like, if it does happen, then I'll figure it out from there. But now it turns out I don't have to figure out anything because I'm not going. So at least I saved $1,000 or so, 1,500 to 1,000. But I tried, bro, because I put out a short talking about clips of Larizzi talking about getting selected.
Mm-hmm.
And I did it specifically so the Flognaw people could see it, that I was promoting Flognaw and I had original content about Flognaw.
Right.
But it ain't worked. So
Dang.
yeah, man. No festivals for me this fall, bro.
Hey, man, we're gonna get back to it next year.
Yeah, gotta get back to it. DreamCon. Yeah. I want to go. I was like, what did I say I wanted to go to next year? I want to go to DreamCon.
Mm-hmm.
I've been wanting to go the last 2-3 years.
Right.
I just never adequately, you know what I'm saying, prepared and scheduled for it and stuff like that. Now, you know what I'm saying, I make up my mind. I want to go to DreamCon now. Could save up for it, apply for my stuff right now, and get it done.
Right.
For sure. So there's that. And but yeah, no, that one music fest. Do you think stats, because the week before Flognaw, ironically, I was invited to do this. The go to the dang Rock and Roll Hall of Fame induction in LA. That's the week before Flognaw. Do you think that Andres is gonna step out like again? Because that's 2 times in 1 month.
Where is Andre's step? You think he coming to One Music Fest?
I'm saying, yeah, Dungeon Family and then Rock and Roll Hall of Fame.
You think Andre gonna come?
I'm asking you.
I ain't gonna lie. I don't think Andre gonna be there.
Don't think so?
Low key, no. Low key. I'm gonna be real. Like I really did not even factor that in. I'm just expecting CeeLo and
Big Boy.
Yeah. And
Killer Mike.
Yeah. I could definitely see all of them pop out, but Andre.
Yeah, on a bird, on a sign, on a song, in a rain, on a fire, in a rain, to sing it along, sing along. I don't know though, cause bruh showed up to remember when they did the little cookout, and he showed up to that?
No, I don't remember that.
Oh, they did a little cookout at the Dungeon House. And I don't know I think it was like kind of like a rest in peace thing.
Mm-hmm.
And for Rico Wade, and Andre was at that.
Yeah, I'm looking at it. They said I just went to Wikipedia to see who all was in Dungeon Family. They got TLC, Janelle Monáe. They probably
everybody from LaFace. That's what it sounds like. It sounds like they throwing LaFace people in to Dungeon Family.
I guess so. I'm like, I have not because Monet was with the Purple Ribbon All Stars with Big Boy.
Wait, hold on, bro. Look at this, bro. Oh, the Dungeon Family. Man, we about to turn the F up, and we love y'all for coming out and doing it with us. I'm going to say you'll never see this again unless... What you thinking, bro?
I mean, hey, we gonna see, bro. But if Andre come out, that's gonna be crazy. Like,
yeah, I must fly, and I fly like a bird, and I sing in a song, and I need you to sing along.
I can see him popping out.
Sing along.
They got him in the promo.
Loves it when you sing that. See, they keep showing him. They keep showing him, bro. No, they done show Andre about 3 times in this tribute in this little thing, bro. And it's a Rico Wade tribute, bro.
Facts. No, you're right. That's what I'm saying. Like, I can see him popping out.
No, let me see the comments. Oh, it's just one comment. Bro, you seen the allegations Leon Thomas was in?
Nah.
See, I ain't talk about it on stream because it's just a girl from Twitter, and she put it in a Twitter thread. You know, with that stuff, you can't take that as law. But you know,
what they
I gotta be careful for legal reasons. But yeah, she said this a girl. You remember it was a girl on TikTok a long time ago who said like she was taken advantage of by Sage the Gemini.
Nah.
So it's the same girl that said she was taken advantage by Sage the Gemini. And this is another reason why I said it, because they done it before, like a few years ago. And this is the last time Outkast performed together. Rico was still living.
Yeah, like I didn't know, seeing that they performed at One Music Fest all together last time. I think Andre could pop out. I think
but see, this how he did it, bro. He showed up at the end and then he just performed to the screen, bro. Like he facing the crowd here.
So fresh, so clean.
Okay. With Sleepy Brown, ain't nobody I'm just so fresh and clean.
Yeah, that's crazy. Yeah, now I'm more excited. I'm to see, like, I was already excited to see the Dungeon Family, but now I'm like, yeah, they definitely like pull out a couple of times.
He really him, bro. Like that man got hooks where he's singing and they like legendary hooks. But It's like this dude is also like the best rapper. Like what the heck?
Bruh, for real. Yeah. I'm interested to see that Kalani. If I don't make it in time for Wale, I'm going straight to Kalani so I get front row.
Yeah, I fly and I fly.
I'm hoping she sweat on me. No, I'm
joking. Ooh. Loaded. She gonna bring out Anicia. If Anicia in Atlanta, she gonna bring out Anicia. I'm so sick about that. I'm still sick about that, bro.
What?
When freaking when I went to because I was living, Midtown, so I'm thinking the show, because I thought the show was in State Farm. Mm-hmm. So I get out of work, I'm rushing. I say, I'm good. They say, yeah. I said, okay, bro. I ran, bro. I parked my car in my apartment complex. I ran down like 20 minutes. I cut it down to 20 minutes to State Farm Arena. Bro, everything locked. I looked at my phone. It said Lakewood Amphitheater. And I ran down to get there so early so I could go see Anicia.
Right.
Because it's Anicia, Flo, and then Kalani. And I rock with Flo too. I'm gonna put you in a cardboard box. So I'm like, I'm hyped. So I'm like, da, 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 da. Amphitheater, bro. It's already 6:30 at this point. It's like 7 o'clock, 7:30. I said, oh yeah, I'm cooked.
Yeah.
I get down there at 8. And now the ticket office want to play games because I'm so late. This is what I'm talking about. You get there late, they talking about we'll call close. What you mean we'll call close? Oh, the person that got your tickets, they already went into the show. What? Tell them to come back out. I had to call them, wait 20, 30 minutes for them to come out to get my tickets. And they said, I'm so sorry. I just ain't saying nothing. I just said, okay. And I grabbed my tickets. I went in. And then I went in right when Flo started. So I missed Anicia set. I said, dang. So I watched Flo. I enjoyed Flo set, but I already seen him perform before. And then, Kalani come out. So Kalani come out. I'm excited just to see her. And then she do her first couple songs. I don't know no Kalani song. We already tried this. Remember we had this talk. Right. I don't know no Kalani songs. But then she started doing that You Should Be Here EP 2015. Mm-hmm. And like after the first couple songs, I'm singing all them songs. You should be here, right here. And then she did The Way. Oh man, I'm having a ball. After that, she go back to the new stuff. I don't know none of the new stuff. So now at this point, it's like 10 o'clock. I'm already tired from walking all the way to State Farm and she not there. I'm like, okay, I'm going to go home. I'm going to stream, do YouTube, go to sleep, wake up for work in the morning and write this story. Bruh. And I was sitting next to a girl that was in Color Guard at Marietta, Small World, and we catching up and stuff like that. So like, I'm going to head out. She's like, you going to leave? I said, yeah, I'm going to just go ahead, do YouTube, whatever, the crib and this and that. She said, dang, well, it's good seeing you. I said, good seeing you too. Hit me up. I was like, I got you on Facebook, right? She said, yeah. So I hit her on Facebook or whatever. Bro, she hit me back talking about Kalani brought back out Anicia.
Dang.
But look, though, she said, and Anicia brought out Caribou. I said, oh, man.
Dang, that's crazy.
Because Kalani was like, this is her hometown. And when she was out here performing, the whole thing was like half empty. So I want to make sure she gets the right crowd for her hometown. And she brought her back out. And she brought out Kara. And they did like the whole 2-3 songs, Splash Bros and all that. I was like, bruh, this is the music I actually listen to. I left because I don't listen to Kalani. And she brought out the music that I do listen to.
Right.
I was sick.
Crazy, bro.
I said, I'm not leaving another concert early again, bro.
Then you tried to leave the Ice Spice show early.
I tried to leave the Ice Spice show early?
Right, yeah. We're about to leave, right? And remember he brought out Yachty.
Oh, I was probably trying to beat traffic or something like that.
Yeah, because we were sitting there, we was just like, bro, we don't know these songs.
Oh, yeah.
Because she performed all like the biggest songs.
Yeah, she did all the one at the beginning, yeah.
Yeah.
Like, you thought I was feeling. I left the Yachty show early though.
Really?
Yeah, because this is how he did it. All right, so it's Concrete performed first. Kara closed it off. Then Yachty came out. Yachty came out doing the new stuff from Imagine Me. Let's Start Here.
Yeah.
We already talked on the way to the show about because I went with Malik. We already talked going to the show how much we hated that album. So we like, okay, what we doing, bro? And then the lights went off and he went to the back. And then he came back out to the boom, 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 NBA. We got hyped there. We said, oh, yeah, he rapping. Yeah. And he did a whole rap set for like a whole hour. And then it went black again. And then he came back out talking about some, what? I said, all right, bro, we out. I seen Bay Savage. I dabbed Bay Savage again. I seen Bay Savage about 5 times, bro. Every time I see that man, I said, bro, let's do an interview. He said, bet, let's do it, bro. Lock me in. I said, bro, I already got your number from the last time. He said, oh, for real? I text him. He'd be like, oh, snap. I didn't even see this last one. And he laughed. And then we never do an interview, bro. But shout out to Bay Savage. But yeah, we left after that. So I left the Yachty concert early. We was about to leave, apparently, Ice Spice early. So I guess I do still be leaving shows early for real.
Right. Yeah,
she brought out Yachty. Yeah, that's cool. Shout out to Ice Spice. Ice Spice.
Right.
That was your birthday show, wasn't it?
Yeah, I think that was right around my birthday.
No, your birthday show was Offset, bro.
Oh yeah.
That one was good, bro.
Yeah, that was a good show.
Yeah, I remember because afterwards I was like, oh yeah, that was a good birthday show. He was like, yeah, that was a good birthday show. And I was like, I know Ice Spice wouldn't have been a good birthday show. I mean, shout out Ice Spice, but I'm like saying for you.
Yeah.
So,
Nah, facts. Yeah, we went to Ice Spice, what, 20, that was 23?
Yeah, that was about 23, yeah.
Yeah, because you're still in town there.
I didn't move until January 2025.
Oh, true.
So it might have been 24.
Yeah, actually, I think it might have been 24 then.
Yeah, I literally just moved. It feels like I've been here for a little minute, but I just moved in 25.
Facts. Yeah, I gotta, cause yeah, I do not remember when we went to that show. It's been so long.
Stuff be running together, bro.
Bruh, for real though.
It be running together for sure.
Looks like we went to August 28th.
2024?
Yeah.
Dang, that's right before I left. Rolling out my last job.
Really?
Yeah. I left in October.
Yeah, we I'm looking back on my the story archive on Instagram.
I remember now because one of my last interviews in the studio was Bass Swag.
Oh, really?
Because you remember when Bass Swag, they performed Fisher and they came in the crowd and I dapped him up and he was like, oh, what's up, bro? And he was like talking to me.
Yeah.
I was like, because he just stopped by earlier that day.
Right.
And then, but that's when I interviewed D. Lou.
Oh.
But I wasn't even supposed to interview D. Lou, bro. I was interviewing Bass Swag, but D. Lou came with him.
Really?
And D. Lou was just talking during the interview. So I said, bro, come up to the mic. Little did I know, bro, was going to become a star in streaming.
Okay, I didn't know he was cool with Bass Swag.
Bruh, D. Lou is a rapper.
Yeah, I knew he made music.
Yeah.
But like, yeah, I don't really like be checking out his shit like that.
Yeah, no, he like with the slizzies. So it was funny because he was trolling Tommy Richmond, and then Sonny Digital was like, bro, you a streamer, bro. You not a musician, bro. You can't just make fun of him, bro. Like, we do this music stuff, this and that. It ain't different. And then people in the comments was like, bro, he make music. And I was trying to tell him, like, bro, he be with the slizzies, bro.
Right.
Like, he came up through music. And he just happened to pop off from coming with the slizzies to Playboy Max. Because that's what happened. Max had Cash Cobain and Bass Swag come through. And you know, Cash Cobain, how he moved, he bring all the girls and all his boys with him.
Right.
And one of those boys was D. Lou.
That's crazy. Yeah, I had no clue, bro.
You never know when your life gonna change, bro.
Right.
Never know when your life gonna change.
Yeah, I just thought he was Max's friend because he got the pink dreads and all that stuff. I thought they were just all part of a clique.
Nah, that's what happened, bro. He showed up to the Cash Cobain joint and he sat in the front in the camera, but he had pink dreads. This right when the song was popping. So the chat was roasting him all night, like, oh, I'm gonna kill him with this one. Like, I'm gonna show up to Max Stream in pink dreads. Like, they was roasting him the whole night. Mm-hmm. And he said that he was sitting in the front because he wanted to get them edits on TikTok.
Right.
So he went viral for people roasting him for wearing pink dreads, and his name became Pink Dreads. And that's how, like, his streaming career started, bro.
Wow. Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah, bro. Yeah, D-Lou, bro.
Yeah, because like him being on In Too Deep. Yeah, that was like that was my introduction to him. Yeah, and it's just like seeing him on there, I would have never thought that he was like
a serious rapper.
Yeah.
He a serious rapper, bro.
Yeah, nah.
See,
Shout out
this
to
is
him.
it right here. I found it. 9 months ago, his life changed in 9 months, bruh. So, like I said, bruh, this right when Max cut his hair, but pink dress was popping. And he not here. He was, I think he left the camera then because people kept roasting him. So he got out the shot. But he was sitting like right here, bruh. I'm trying to see if there he is right there, bro.
Right.
I don't think he knew his life was going to change that night, bro.
Yeah, nah, that's crazy, bro.
9 months.
Shout out to him, bro.
Shout out to him, bro.
Yeah, cause I see on his page now, he be mainly just him with a bunch of artists and stuff.
Yeah, because he was probably already with them type deal.
Mm-hmm.
You saw him impersonate DDG?
Nah.
Bro, this is hilarious, bro. All right, hold on. I gotta reshare. The audio went out. This is D-Lou impersonating DDG.
All right, bro. Let me see a DDG in person.
This.
Let me see DDG in person. Is my shirt DDG enough?
Yeah. Yes.
Yo, the shit. I got a Ferrari. I got a Ferrari.
You might be that shit right now doing that.
I got a Ferrari.
Oh, snap. But yeah, that's his DDG impression.
That's funny.
Yeah, nah, for real. But yeah, shout out to D-Lou, man. Shout out to D-Lou for sure. I can change it at any moment, bro.
Nah, for real, bro.
But yeah, man. Was there anything else before we end the episode?
Nah, that's pretty good, man.
All right. So you guys heard it here first. Appreciate y'all tuning in. Another episode. Mo, please let the people know where they can find you.
Find me on TikTok at RubberBandMo. You can find me on Instagram at RBMO___. And you can find me on X at MoNose_.
Bro, I was just thinking about it. We should probably all do that at the same time when you say that every episode.
Hey, facts. Hey, so yeah, I'll make sure I do like a long drawn out. So it'll be obvious. Like, all right, we about to do that.
All right, bet. Well, I appreciate all y'all, man, for listening and stuff like that. Another episode of 1 a.m. Jelani will be back next episode, hopefully. But until next time, man, y'all take care of yourselves. Peace.
Chicks on your APs, looking like weeds. Haven't seen